So Artemis, the space mission that, or the series of space missions, there's going to be 4 of them. And I guess by either the 3rd or the 4th one, we're already going to be setting up a base on the moon where we're going to keep people. So we're going from a base in space that we've operated now with, I guess, a constant staff of people for what? I think somewhere between 11 and 20 years, maybe 15 years, which is absolutely amazing. I've seen that in my lifetime. The fact that we have people orbiting in space constantly, just out in outer space. Of course, we had that one guy and girl, I think, that Elon Musk saved. They were out at the space station and they hadn't left in like 5 times the amount of time they were supposed to be there. So anyway, this Artemis mission, though, the space race is back on. We're going to the moon. We're sending people to the freaking moon again, supposedly. I mean, I don't know. I want to believe that the initial moon mission was real, but again, there's so many things that the government has lied to us about, and the fact that it was so long ago that we went there. What I want to say 1969, 1970 something, somewhere around there, that we went to the moon, and here it is 50 years. What is it? 50, 60 years later? Am I right on that math? I think so. It's at least 50 years later. We're still struggling to get back there. That is crazy. And they say it's because we prioritize different things. They say it's because we had to put money into other things and the moon just didn't make sense. And I can buy into all that, but it seems a little weird. It just doesn't help the conspiracy. But Artemis, renewed interest in the moon now, and by 2029, we're on Artemis 2, I think. By Artemis 4 in 2029, we're going to start building the space, or the moon base. Super, super cool. And keep moving towards Elon Musk's vision, which is traveling to Mars, and he's going crazy with that. So hopefully I'll do a video on that soon as some more news breaks. But let's check this video out and see some of these cool images. So Artemis already has some cool images to send, so let's check these out.
Continuing to hear good reports from the flight controllers here, Artemis Mission Control in Houston.
Rare footage of Earth. Okay, rare footage of Earth. That's always cool. I mean, it's got to be super surreal to be in space and look at Earth. Just wild.
Mission Control is go. The crew is go. You're getting a live view from Orion now of Earth.
And I'm wondering, there's a lot of flat earthers still out there. I mean, I'd argue that there's more flat earthers now than there have ever been. Just people that literally, like, super intelligent people that believe that that you can't go past, the governments won't let you travel past the ice caps because that's actually an ice wall preventing you from going to check out these Shangri-La utopian paradise type places. So I wonder what they think when they see this. I guess they just think all of this is completely fake.
Integrity, good engine, good control.
We show the same. Feels great up here.
At MET, mission elapsed time of 1 day,
I always think it would be so cool to work in that environment. I used to work for MTV, writing and directing and producing for the better part of 10 years in New York City at the 1515 Broadway building where they had TRL on the, I forget what floor, maybe it was on the 8th floor, and I was on the 24th floor in the promos department. that's as close as to an environment I got like that. There were little pods and stuff, but I actually had an office, but this is so cool. I love looking at that. That's that room shot that they always show in movies where there's space travel or like the people monitoring all of the intel for a mission, for a secret covert mission.
1 hour and 14 minutes into the Artemis 2 mission, as Orion was flying 115 statute miles above Earth and 247,600 miles away from the moon, we have the start of the translunar injection burn that will send the crew around the moon, the first humans to do so in over 50 years.
Right, over 50 years.
Again, this burn started on time, MET, mission elapsed time, 1 day, 1 hour and 14 minutes. We are targeting a 5-minute and 50-second burn. We've just hit the 4-minute mark into the burn. Quiet here in Mission Control Houston as flight controllers continue monitoring all systems. Everything looking good. Live views from the Orion spacecraft as it looks back on Earth following completion of the translunar injection burn. The burn that commits us to flying around the moon. It also commits us to a return to our home planet.
I mean, at that point, when you're up there, you just got to be okay with, hey, all could go wrong, and I'm just going to be stuck out in space and die out here. And, you know, it's not the same as a ship going down, because the ship goes down in water breaches. If you have a breach in space, you're just kind of donezo. But I'm guessing they have areas where somehow you can airlock off wherever you're at, and you have a finite supply of oxygen, and then at the very least, they can come up and try and get you. The problem with space is it's so vast. It might take them some time to get to you. So I'd be curious to research how, like, if something goes wrong, how much time they have before expiration. It'd be really interesting to know. Like I said, guys, I'm streaming these live. So pop in the chat, and drop me some messages. Let me know what you're thinking. All right, let's keep going.
On flight day 10 and a splashdown in the Pacific Ocean. But for now, these views of Earth as Orion starts its journey.
Pretty cool. So you can see the curvature. How could you think it's flat Earth? I guess you just, if you're a flat earther, like I said, you just believe it's fake. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, we get it. Super neat. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the way they said they faked the moon landing. They like showed, if it was fake, they showed a reflection in the mirror of the moon and in a window, and I don't know, they just did it in some way, like in a sound stage, and they showed exactly how that shot could have been made, that they were looking out at the moon or at Earth or something, and it was so funny. So I'm just thinking about that, you know, that shot right there that we just saw, that could have been faked so easily in so many different ways. Like, it literally could have been someone bending over in blue jeans in front of a black wall, and you just see the curvature, and you're just like, wow, that's Earth. So, but anyway, guys, just like always, I'm going to keep you guys up to date on all the stories that I cover. And so as soon as Artemis sends more stuff, I'll report back to you guys on it. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. That really helps me out. And it's been great having you guys tune in. I got a couple more drops tonight. I am going to see you guys in the next one. And until then, peace.